Hey, Mary Kay Sales Directors, Tracy Chavez here, and this is part two. So if you haven't already listened to Business Stimulus Plan Part 1, you're going to want to listen to that. But I'm actually making this as a separate video to you guys as leaders, talking about this business stimulus plan and how this effectively plays out for all of us. And so I don't know about you, but I'm super empowered and excited about my consultants making money and putting real money into their households. Like the whole reason behind the stimulus package, if you heard in video number 1, I realize I am the stimulus package, both for the Chavez household, but for every other household that I come in contact with in the Mary Kay world. Like that is a mission for me. And so I got really, really excited about formulating a plan that I could roll out to my consultants, that I could really buffer my training around, my support around, my events around, my recognition around, that would be something that in turn would be giving them the opportunity to make real money in the economy that we live in. And also, they too would then be ambassadors of hope. And I really know that team building and all of that and growth is going to come from this, because that's the way that this always works. It starts first with the product experience. But I needed to talk really in tangible terms of exactly what does that mean? What products am I working and focusing on? Sometimes, as you know, as we're working with customers and they become consultants and then they're trying to manage inventories and when do I use CDS and all of that, there's enough confusing things out there that I wanted to make the least confusing, basically the most simple plan that we could play out that could effectively put a consultant in the driver's seat in her business to bring in real income into their household by focusing on something very simple and something very direct and something that is going to like catch fire for each one of us. For those of us that have been around long enough that remember the microdermabrasion MDA, now we've got DWL. Like this is a game-changing product. So I want to share with that what that means for you, because I was so excited when I was working on all the numbers. My husband was like, girl, we could use another $44,000 into our household. I'm like, amen. But then I was like, wow, what if I got one other person excited about it? And then I was like, well, what if I got two? Well, what if I got five? Well, what if I got 10? What if I really like handpicked 10 people in my unit that said, hey, you want to do this with me, and laid this program out and really ran with them to support them in all of my training around this plan. So let me go ahead and share what happens to you as a Mary Kay sales director when you work with intention and vision behind this amazing stimulus plan. This is what's going to actually end up happening is when we look down here at the bottom. So this is the plan. This is now for directors, because directors plus vision equals explosive growth. As we look down here and we implement this plan with our consultants, you choose. You guys, you plus two consultants. So you're bringing in an additional 87,000 retail into your unit's business. Think about as we're putting this out there today, think about where your unit finished at Seminar 2024, because that number is going to grow at Seminar 2025. So if you add just you and two people, so you add $87,168 retail by doing this plan of selling 4 of the Hydra sessions and 10 DWLs a month, and then give good customer service and have those reorders an additional 3 times a year. That's what you can bring in, but you bring 2 consultants along with you. They're going to generate $174,336, or your unit over last year is going to grow by $261,504. And by the way, that is also the premier level car. Just on you and 2 consultants focusing on those Hydra Session products and the DWLs. That's it. You could be immediately into your premier level. But then I was like, okay, well, let's get a little bit more juicy. If it's you and 5 consultants work on this plan, you and 5, that's one hand of fingers, you and 5. You guys, that grows your production over your base of what you did last year by $523,008. That is solid Cadillac, $500,000. You guys, that is incredible. But I was like, if I could focus on me and 10 women in my unit, I know right off the bat of people that would be excited about enrolling with me with this. Do you guys realize that at the end of the year, that generates almost $1 million in retail production over last year with no vision and no focus. I really am blown away by these numbers. And so what can you do with a plan, with vision, with intention, with training, with recognition, with support, with events on your calendar, in person or on Zoom? I really don't think it matters. With a system that teaches and trains consultants to have Hydra session packets put together and ready to go at all times. Like, what does that look like as you play out as the leader, as the vision caster? You guys, it's up to you. U and 2 is Premier. U and 5 is Cadillac $500,000. U and 10 is $1 Million Unit Club. That is, to me, a tremendously exciting plan. I hope you're as excited as I am. I've been really prayerful and preparing to launch this to support our whole Mary Kay world, because you guys, guess what? Tag, we're it. We are the ambassadors of hope. We're the ones that hold the door open for other people. So God bless you. I hope this plan blesses and excites you. I can't wait to hear back from you as you implement it.